Hello everyone, welcome to lesson 4 in Microsoft Excel, and today we are going to be looking at modifying your columns, rows and cells. Alright, so now by default your rows and columns are the same height and width. They are the same height and width. You can see they are all the same, but you can still modify it. You can modify it. Now whenever you are typing and you want modifying in what way, you can increase it. You can increase this particular column. You can increase any row. Now let's increase this particular column. Now what you need to do is that you come to the top of the area. You come to the top of the A and you do what? You now move to the side like this. Then you left click and drag. Can you see? Can you see it? Let me go to B. You left click and drag. That is to increase it or to decrease it. So you go to the edge like this line, this edge, this line here. You can increase or you can decrease. So you can increase so that it will fill your content. You can decrease, you can increase so that your content will be filled. For example, let's say I want to type Microsoft Excel lesson 4. Okay, so now you can see I told you that this D owns this content, this Microsoft. You can just see that it's exit the line, but it's exit the cell, but it's still the same. It's still the same thing that this lesson, this Microsoft lesson Excel lesson 4 is still in this D. There's nothing in the E. You can see it here. When you click on the cell on the D1, see the name here. So there's nothing in E. Alright, so you can increase it, this particular column cell, so that it will and you'll be able to see it very well. And also you can still do auto fit. Now what do we mean by auto fit? Now it will allow the Excel to give you accurate width, accurate size to contain this your words. Alright, so let's now do autofill. You simply come here and see this icon at the top. You come to at the top here like this, not this one or this one. Then you simply click twice. Microsoft Excel will give you accurate size for the text that you are typing. So let's double click. You see it gives you. Let me try it for you. Instead of dragging, no matter how long this thing, if you want to give it accurate, you simply click on double click. So simply double click. Let me do it again. Double click. You see it gives you accurate size. All right, now the same thing to this row. The same thing to the row. So I just copy and paste this one now. You can see that this A, Microsoft Excel lesson 4, it's exceed. So it's the same thing. You can, for example, if you increase like this, the same thing you can do what? You can also double click to give you accurate distance. The same thing you can also, so let's say this one is like this, so you can just click on it to give you accurate. Let's say it just shift like this, and it's let's say you cannot see this Microsoft very well, so you just come here to, instead of coming here to give it accurate, you can also do it here like this, double click. It's all about double clicking. Once you see this icon, you double click or you drag. But if you don't want to drag, just double click. So that is how you can do all. Now let's now talk about how you can modify the whole of this sheet, the whole of your worksheet. You can increase the space at once. How do you do that? You simply come here to select all. This is selecting all. This thing, this let me say, I don't know what's the shape for this shape, this shape at the side, at the top, at the left hand corner, like this at the top. It means you want to select all the sheets. So when you select it like this, any changes you make on all these things, it will affect the whole. You see, it will affect them. If you increase it, it will affect the whole. If you decrease it, it will affect all of them. So now you can still do something here. It will affect all of them. All of them. It will affect all the sheets because you have selected all here. All right. Now let's now talk about how you can insert a row. So for example, I want to insert a row. So like you may be working on Excel that you have already typed all your document, all your content, all the things you want to type, but you need a, let's say, Control C. Let me do something. Okay, so maybe I've already typed on this one. I've already typed like this. I'm come